Welcome back to my channel, everyone. On today's video, I want to talk about my last 10, 12 days with these critical mass footers, the LS 1.5. As you know, I believe in footers, okay? Magical Sales and pods for their magical speakers, and I have had nothing but great results with the amp pods. These Q7s, did come with amp pods, which I have not installed yet. Instead, what I did is install these critical mass footers that you are seeing, the LS 1.5. I believe the total MSRP for all 8 of them is like a little more than $8,000. So it is a heavy price tag to pay for them. I understand it, okay? But you know I do the big, bad, high-end audio stuff, okay? So this is no different. So what I want to talk about right now is what is it that I have heard through these footers? Have they really changed throughout the last 10 to 12 days? Let's find out. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for being with me here today. Please subscribe to my channel. Support me. If you haven't had a chance to see my website, jaaudiolab.com, please be sure to go there and look for good deals on used high-end audio equipment. I am trying to update it as often as I can. Sometimes I'm a little bit slow when it comes to that because I have so many moving pieces happening all at once, okay? But there will be a brand new, completely refreshed website pretty soon, and I will have a lot more gear that you have not seen yet for sale, okay? So always make sure you circle back to my website, jaaudiolab.com, for great used high-end audio equipment. Okay, so let me get right into it. The critical mass footers that you see on these Q7 MK2s are footers that did not exist when these speakers were retired back in 2017. So no one really heard them when they were still current with these footers. But I did exactly that. So when I first installed these footers, I gotta tell you that the first thing that I heard right out of the gate was an improvement when it comes to bass definition. When it comes to the low end, I felt like my room rumbled better, if that makes sense. I felt more impact, more body. I felt that the bass now exists at a lower volume level. That is not something that I can say I heard when I had him on casters. So for sure, the very first improvement was the bass sound signature is just better, a lot more articulated. What else did I hear that was impressive? I feel like the top end also got a lot more like warmer, for lack of a better word. There is less of this, less of that happening with the tweeter, right? That seems to have vanished now on day number 10. And another thing that has improved is the imaging. Now I'm able to place instruments a lot better in space. So in the past, if there was an instrument that was placed, let's say right here, I could still hear the instrument right here on casters. But now with these footers, I can also make out the size of the instrument a lot better. Think of it as going through a magnifying lens. Now you focus it better so you can clearly tell how forward or backward the instrument is. It does a better job at really picturing, at really drawing instrument placement. But with all that said, unfortunately, there are some cons, okay? And I wanna make sure I say this. It's day number 10. I have been told it takes 15 days. Some say 30 days. I don't really know. I am just the messenger, okay? So I am making sure that I articulate the fact that it's only been 10 days. Will they get better? Time will tell. But one of the things that I will say I am probably, I wouldn't say struggling with, but maybe it isn't to my liking, is the fact that the clarity seems to be not as much as it was when I had him on casters. And this could be due to the fact, in my opinion, that these footers have raised the tweeter even higher. And so I wonder if the fact that the tweeter went from, let's say, being here to where it is today, I wonder if that has to do with the clarity not being as much as I heard before. I am going to certainly find out really soon if maybe on the M pods, which should lower the speaker now because the M pods are shorter than these LS critical mass footers, I wonder if that's going to make that clarity return to the speaker. I don't know. In addition to that, in case you're wondering, what the hell does Jay have in this box? So I'm going to show you what I have been sent by Shunyata. And these are, look at this. Thank you, Shunyata. Greatly appreciated. So these happen to be be the first time actually that I do this with the Griffin Apex. But these happen to be 4 Shunyata Sigma X power cords, 20 amp power cords. These will be used on my Griffin Apex monos. Yes, my Griffin Apex take 4 of these power cords, 2 per mono. So you're looking at them right now. These are supposed to be an impressive improvement over the current Vanta power cords. Will that be the case? We'll find out soon enough. But unfortunately now, I'm concerned because I don't think these things will reach my wall outlet. And that could be a problem. See this? I don't think this is long enough. I think I'm gonna have to talk to them and figure out what we do here. But I will come back to you once I have inserted these into the system and give you updates. See, these amplifiers, the Griffin Apex monoblocks, with the Q7 is absolutely stunning when it comes to the clarity, the resolution, and the speed of the presentation. I have never heard, ever, a loudspeaker or a system combination like these two do what it's currently doing for me. The bass, the way it's being put out into the room, now of course that I have inserted these footers, it's gotten better than it used to be when I first had them on casters. And of course, I wonder what this will do to the Griffin Apex monoblocks, because I will say it again, the combination of these two is absolutely stunning in my opinion. In my opinion. It may not be your opinion, which is okay, because this hobby, remember, it's all subjective. What I like, you may dislike, and vice versa. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a certain color that you may prefer. I feel like I'm just absolutely floored by the resolution of this system, by the articulation, the transparency. Today, I just had someone sit in this chair and listen to the system, and the first thing that came out of his mouth was the transparency of the system is absolutely mind-boggling. And I'm biased. I'm not going to disagree, okay? It is something to be heard. I wish that you all could hear this speaker with these Apex monoblocks. It is, I'm telling you right now, it is going to make you question the need to spend more money on speakers or anything else. But to be honest, it is already a ton of money here. So I'm just out of words right now with what I'm hearing because of what I have put together. Okay, I could roll with this system forward and keep evaluating power cords, super audio CD players, DACs, cables, and come back and easily report to you what has changed, what's different, what this new component is adding or taking away. That's why I completely adore this system at the moment. The transparency has me on my knees every time. Okay, so thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And I'll come back to you with more information and feedback on these critical mass LS 1.5 footers and give you my final opinion and final takeaway on what I feel they are doing for my system. I'll talk to you soon.